Hey guys, Sophia here with turquoisetoffee.wordpress.com, and I'm back with another video. Today we're talking about the 2022 IFBB Pro League Clash of the Titans Pro Wellness and Figure Masters results. Some very beautiful physiques on this stage. Let's get right to it. So there's actually one more recap from last weekend still to come, the Omaha Pro. So make sure you subscribe. I'll be back with that one right away. Okay, in terms of Olympia, this is considered a Tier 4 contest for the wellness category. Masters does not qualify for Olympia. It's got to be open. So the winner will qualify, 2nd through 5th will receive the points, and then at the end of the qualification period, it's the top 3 in the point standings who also get to go to Olympia. So checking out our Pro Wellness top 5. In first place was Daisha, 2nd, Jasmine, 3rd, Letitia, 4th, Melissa, and 5th, Rachel. So here's Rachel in 5th place, and I think she looks absolutely gorgeous. Her skin is beautiful. What a lovely tone. She's got great definition in her abs. I'm so impressed with her six-pack. Fabulous oblique, really nice detail in her quad in the back. She's just got a gorgeous shape. Nice glute. Nice hamstring. Beautiful. 2 things I noticed. Number 1, I think she could go for a higher heel for sure. I think that would really make her calf pop in particular. And the other thing is, I do think that her hand is a little bit too close to the middle of her body. I would pull it back more, and I think that would allow you to see a bit more of her shoulder and the beautiful development in her arms. In terms of the angle that she's standing at, maybe she could be a little bit more facing a 45-degree angle rather than so sideways. I think that would really get the shoulder to come out further and kind of line up the shoulder with the glute so that the hourglass was a bit more prominent. But I'm super impressed with her. I think her physique looks amazing. I love the red suit with her dark hair. This was a great 5th place. Okay, next in 4th is Melissa, and wow, check out the muscle development in her legs. That is a large, beautiful thigh. She's got fabulous muscle in her quad. What a great sweep. She's got an insane hamstring, really nice, full, round glute. You've got a good curve to the back leg as well. She also has some really fabulous delts. So overall, she's got a lot of muscle. Very impressive. I don't think her posing is doing her justice at all. I think she's a little too crunched up. We're not getting the big, open, broad, full upper body. So we don't get to really see the hourglass. I'm not seeing her lats. I'm not seeing her back shoulder. So she just needs to open up this upper body so that we really see her shape a little bit better. But I think she's got some fabulous muscle to work with, and it was a good 4th for her. Okay, next in 3rd is Letitia. Beautiful long legs, great hamstrings, nice detail. I really like this line coming down her leg. Great shape to her glutes. She's really popping it, really showing that gorgeous curve. Nice curve in the hammy. Beautiful abs as well. You've got the 6-pack, you got the chiseled oblique. Nice shoulder, though. Again, with the posing, I don't feel like she's doing her body justice. I still think that it's a kind of a crunched, condensed look. And if Letitia could open the shoulders up and back and pull the chest up, feel like the rib cage is coming more up rather than forward, right? Right now there's a big slant. I want Letitia to be more upright so that we really see the hourglass, the S shape from here to here. The shoulder right now is too far in. The arm is sticking out too far. So that's it. Just a twist and a pulling up, and I think she would be amazing. But I love the color of her beautiful royal blue suit, and super, super excited for her. Okay, Jasmine in 2nd place, doing amazing. Another top 5 for her. Her posing is fabulous. She's very upright. Her arm is back, so you don't have anything blocking this beautiful glute. You're seeing her lats. You're seeing her tiny waist. You're seeing a great shape to her very large, well-developed glute. Gorgeous curvy hamstring. You get to see a little bit of her back arm and this fabulous development in size in her arms. Just gorgeous. She's got some fantastic abs, great detail in the back leg. I just love it. I think her physique is unreal. I don't think her conditioning is as tight as it was at the New York Pro. I think you had a little bit more detail in her hamstrings here than you are now. But obviously, second place, it's not a bad thing. She looks amazing. I think her arms look particularly good at this show. She looks so happy, so excited, so confident. I'm super happy for her. It was a good second place. And now in first place is Daisha in a beautiful suit. What a great color on her. Now, I'm not crazy about this pose. I never have been. I think it skews the shape of the body and makes it disproportional. The lower body becomes way too prominent, and you don't really get to see the hourglass. You don't really get to see the shoulders. However, Daisha's arms are poking through, and I think she's got some beautiful shape, really nice detail on her delts, great tricep. She's got fabulous abs, clearly an extremely small waist, and very large, well-developed glutes and quads. So let's just switch to the lineup photo. There we go. Look at how incredible Daisha looks. Her hourglass stands out amongst the entire lineup. You really notice her beautiful S-curve. Tiny waist, gorgeous shoulders, and just a fantastic shape to the roundness of her glutes and her hamstrings. Jasmine beside her is facing too far to the front, and we've lost the tininess of her waist. I think the other three girls are too sideways. Rachel's almost there. Her posing's pretty good in this photo, but definitely fourth and third place are too much to the side and need to show us a little bit more of their abs and open up the shoulders a bit more. I think Rachel's definition and the curve of her legs looks really beautiful, and her small waist too. So overall, just some posing tweaks for a lot of these girls, but beautiful size in their legs. Amazing. Okay, now from behind, wow, Daisha has some fabulous glutes. Her ham tie-ins are really low on her leg, which is really cool. It makes her glutes look really long. She's got a beautiful sweep to the inside and the outside of her legs. Great balance, nice small waist, and a really beautiful hourglass from behind. I think she really stands out. Jasmine has some fabulous, unreal size, but I do feel like her legs are quite large and dominating from this back pose. I feel like Daisha has a little bit more of a proportional balance in her overall shape, just comparatively speaking. Letitia and Melissa, I think, are leaning over a little bit too much. They could stand a little bit more upright. I think Rachel's doing a great job. She's really showing off her glute ham tie-ins, some adductor muscles. And also Melissa, the hair is covering way too much of her back, particularly because the color is so similar to her tan. It's not showing us her hourglass shape. I think she could use a V haircut as well as a bit of a trim. Same with Letitia, a bit of a trim, although I'm loving how shiny and beautiful her hair looks. So again, just a few little changes that I would make, but I'm super impressed. I think the glutes on all of these women are amazing. Beautiful glute ham tie-ins on Melissa. I love the definition in Letitia's hamstrings, but overall I think Daisha just had such a gorgeous balance and really nice hourglass. Okay, so in terms of Olympia, Daisha is qualified. Jasmine is way up at 17. Letitia has 3. Melissa has 2. And Rachel has 1. Okay, moving on to Pro Masters Figure 35 plus. In first place, Ashley. Second, Lynn. Third, Mandy. Fourth, Taco. And fifth, Eunice. So here's Eunice in 5th place with a beautiful V-taper. She's got some fabulous lats, really nice round delts, tiny little waist, so her V looks really awesome, and a nice amount of size to her legs. I think she's got really good balance. She could use a little bit more conditioning in my perspective. I think there could be a bit more detail coming through on the legs, a little bit sharper in the abs. I'm not crazy about all the gold, though I do like that she committed. There's a lot of bronzy gold metallic tones. They are beautiful. To me, it's just too similar to the tan. I think, she had maybe a darker hair, like a chestnutty brown, or I don't know. It's not my favorite, but it does look beautiful all together with the jewelry and everything else. So I can't be too critical. I think she looks beautiful. I'm super impressed by her V-taper, and it was a great 5th place for her. Okay, Taco in 4th place. Wow, she's got some fantastic lats, really nice size to her delts, very, very big upper body, and then a nice small waist, really visible abs. I love that. And very large legs with good definition. You really notice the 3D quality and all of the muscles in her quads. Super impressive. I do think posing, something's not quite right here. I think this lat and this shoulder are way out more than this one. Now, whether it was just a moment that the photographer captured her, she wasn't quite in it yet, or if she's got something keeping this shoulder down, I'm not sure. But either way, I want to see a little bit more symmetry in this beautiful, amazing lat spread of hers. But overall, the suit is very nice. Her hair is very fun. And I think she looks really good. Great lipstick, too. Love it. Okay, next is Mandy in 3rd. Very impressive. She looks super poised. Her posing is fabulous. Nice balanced shoulders. Very good visible V-taper. Very nicely nipped in waist and a beautiful amount of sweep to her quads. I think she's got great balance between her upper and her lower body. Although I would probably turn out my toes if I were her and just get a little bit more size on the legs to really match up with those incredible lats. I love her definition. She's got lots of detail in her legs. Her abs look great. I think her suit is fabulous. It's a nice kind of underwater-ish vibe. Like the colors are very beautiful. Nice combo. Looks great on her. I like her hair. I think she looks really fabulous, but most of all, it's that V-taper that really catches my eye. Maybe she could have a little bit more shoulder. Maybe. Overall, so fantastic. Okay, here's Lynn in 2nd place, and already Lynn has a little bit more shoulder, a little bit rounder up top. She's posing a little differently as well than our 3rd place winner, but you really notice this roundness. It looks great with her lats, very beautiful broad, a nice trim waist with some good definition in her abs and really nice definition in her legs. I think that's probably one of the things the judges noticed was just how beautiful her quads are defined. She's got definition right up into her thighs. I think her suit is really lovely. It's got some neat colors in it, some metallic-y tones, but a little bit of purple shining through, or kind of a fuchsia. Looks great. I think I wouldn't mind if the definition was a bit better up top. Although we get to see a lot of detail in her legs, I don't think we have as much detail in her arms. So that's the only thing I would work on somehow. I don't know how you improve upon that, but overall I think her shape is really beautiful and it was a good 2nd place. Okay, Ashley in 1st, amazing. Her V-taper, wow, blows it out of the water. So exaggerated, and her waist is so small, so man, the X is crazy. Really good sweep, really good definition in her legs, in her abs, great definition in her arms too. You got the delts are outlined. She nailed it. Her suit is perfect. It's a great color. It stands out. Her chest looks incredible. I am so impressed with the amount of muscle she has in her upper body. Really good 1st place. Okay, now when you look at everybody side by side, I think clearly Ashley has this. She's got an amazing V-taper, fabulous tiny waist, great detail in her abs, beautiful round shoulders, and really nice size, sweep, and conditioning in her legs. From behind, Ashley's tiny waist is outrageous. So pinched in. What a V-taper. And then her legs look amazing as well. Her conditioning is on point. You've got glute ham tie-ins, you've got adductor muscles, you've got hamstrings outlined. It's just, it's another level, and she looks really good. She's not necessarily the biggest lady up there, but she has got the best shape and the best conditioning. So fabulous first place for her. Okay, Masters Figure 45 plus. In first place, Melissa. Second, Mariana. Third, Eunice. Fourth, Taco. And fifth, Heidi. So here's Heidi in fifth place. She's been in the top 5 a couple other times in this qualification period, and I think she's made some huge improvements, particularly in her leg. Like here, you're seeing so much more detail than you were here. And I don't know whether it was a posing thing or a training thing, but either way, her legs look awesome. I'm also noticing a beautiful way of posing her upper body. I think she looks more relaxed. Her shoulders look more level and just open. Beautiful V-taper. Here I think it was a little bit more tense, more shrugged. No, she really nailed her front pose here. I think it looks really, really good. Great abs, beautiful definition, great suit as well. Beautiful green color with her dark hair. Love it. Okay, Taco in fourth. We've already seen her. And Eunice in third as well. Okay, Mariana in second looks amazing. She looks particularly good in the lineup, and I think it's because she's got this unreal V-taper. Really nice long lat muscles that connect beautifully and curve right back out to her quads. She's got fabulous detail in her abs. Just overall a really nice shape. Very wide, very tapered in waist, and nice rounded quads. I think the conditioning is again something that I want to see a little bit more. You've got good detail around some of those quad muscles, but I want the detail to be really super sharp and really visible, even though you've got a fabulous six-pack showing through. Also, I feel like there could be a little bit more detail in the upper body, capping the shoulders, a little more roundness to the sides of the shoulders I think would be fabulous as well. Maybe even just by relaxing the arms a bit, it would show off the shoulders better. But overall, a really nice placing for her. The suit's a beautiful design, but I don't think I'm crazy about the shade. I think there is just a lot of the orange tones going on with the tan. But I like the design of it. It's very beautiful. So anyway, overall, a beautiful second place for her. All right, Melissa in first place. First of all, I love this suit. It's rich, it's dark, it goes so well, it contrasts with her skin tone. It's gorgeous. Second of all, her physique is amazing. She's got a fantastic V-taper. She's got really full, round shoulders with great outlining. Nice flat stomach, maybe not as much ab showing through as some of the other competitors, but you can still see it's very tight, very small, and gorgeous legs with great detail and a really nice shape. I think she does have that good X frame really well. Her posing is nice. It's very flattering to her physique. Probably I would relax the arms a little bit and maybe even turn out the toes, maybe. But I mean, heck, she got first place. She doesn't need my advice. I think she looks really beautiful, but I'm super impressed by her overall X shape. Okay, so here's everybody side by side. Nobody's really holding a candle to Melissa in terms of her shape and her conditioning. The legs are unlike anybody else's. You have so much detail. And then I think Mariana has a comparatively similar size in the waist, but Melissa really has a beautiful shape with her lats and her nice full round shoulders. So that's pretty spectacular. And then from behind, wow. Again, Mariana has a beautiful shape as well, but I like how Melissa really has some beautiful full round glutes, great sweep to her quads, and good balance with her upper body. The V-taper is really prominent here from behind. Okay, and now Masters 55 plus. In first place, Heidi. Second, Cassandra. Third, Ida. Fourth, Lisa. And fifth, Nancy. So here's Nancy in fifth place, another golden bikini. This actually, I think the gold color looks quite nice with her. It's the dark hair. It contrasts with her tan. So she looks beautiful. She's got some very beautiful legs, really full, good muscle size, nice sweep, great lats as well. Nice balance between top to bottom, but definitely needs more conditioning, more definition. I want to see six-pack abs. I want to see all the detail in the legs, cap to the delts, that sort of a thing. So beautiful presentation, but just needs a little bit more conditioning. All right, Lisa in fourth place, a gorgeous dark bikini. I love the white detailing on it. Very pretty. She's got a nice amount of size in her legs. Some good detail coming through up at the top of her legs. Nice obliques definition. A really good lat spread as well, but I do feel like she's shrugging her shoulders a bit. So we're losing some of that width in her upper body. And again, I think Lisa needs more conditioning, more detail. I want to see all of the lines, all of the deep grooves, separation, the whole deal. So overall, a really nice shape, great amount of size, just needs a bit more detail from me. Okay, Ida in third place. Fabulous lat spread. Holy smokes. Really long and lean torso with these amazing shoulders and lats. That's something else. Great balance with her lower body as well. Nice sweep. Great size in her legs. Beautiful suit, very eye-catching. I like the ombre colors. But again, I'm going to sound like a broken record here. More conditioning is necessary for my taste. I think we need to see more detail in the legs, more abs. Her arms look actually really fantastic. I think the conditioning really came through for her in her upper body. But definitely more detail in her abs and lower body to really showcase those beautiful muscles, because clearly she has a lot of size. Okay, Cassandra in second. Now we're getting somewhere. We're getting a little bit more definition from Cassandra. You're seeing some great detail in her quads. Beautiful size, actually. Her calves are really developed. A nice small waist that tapers to a great V-taper with beautiful shoulders. A nice definition in her arms. So I think her conditioning is really good. Do I want more? Yeah, I want more. You know, we can see some abs, but I wanted even more deep grooves. I think overall she's got a really fantastic size. She looks very full, very well developed. I think her suit could come up higher. I think that's typically what you see with the figure suits, is like they don't rest so much on the hip as they do almost at belly button level. And I do love that she's coordinating her nail polish and the eyeshadow and all that, but I feel that it's a little too much with the eyeshadow. I would have been just a little bit more subtle with the green, and probably, this is so unlike me to say, but I probably would have toned down the lipstick. And the only reason I say that is because she already has the red hair, so I feel like she could do something a little bit more subtle on the lip. That's it. Those are my suggestions. I think she's got a great shape, great size, and it was a fabulous second place for her. And Heidi, we have already seen. So let's check out the lineup. Yeah, so clearly I think Heidi nailed it. She has great conditioning. She's got a great V-taper, and she has an overall really beautiful shape, and she's posing perfectly. So when you look at everybody side by side, she really stands out. You notice all the detail in her legs and her abs, and you really notice that V-taper. And from behind as well, you're noticing the beautiful shape. I think her silhouette really nails it. I'm super impressed with Ida's small waist as well. But Heidi really gets a nice V shape, and her glutes look awesome, and really good detail and conditioning in the back of her legs. So overall, a fabulous top 5 in this Masters category. Okay, so don't forget, I've got one more recap coming your way from last weekend, and there are 4 big shows coming up this weekend: the Dallas, Monster Zim, Puerto Rico, and Patriots Challenge. So make sure you subscribe. You don't want to miss those recaps. Give me a like if you like this video. Comment below on what you thought about all of these beautiful athletes, and come find me. I'm at turquoisetoffee.wordpress.com, and of course on Instagram at turquoisetoffee.